Let's make my easy Gorgonzola bread. Start by whisking 10 grams of flour and 50 ml of milk in a pot over medium heat until it forms what resembles a thick paste. Then take it off the stove and set it aside. Add the yeast to the flour and stir. Make a well in the middle of the flour, then whisk the egg into the warm milk and pour it over the flour. Add the lumpy paste we had made before, give that a good mix, then add in the salt and proceed to knead for 5 to 7 minutes. At the beginning of kneading, you'll realize that the dough is just not elastic and easily breaks. You need to knead the dough until you can be able to just stretch it and it forms what looks like a thin membrane. And you can see your fingers through. At this point, the dough should be a little bit more elastic and easier to work with. So we add in our butter and have fun with the stretching. If you have a stand mixer, I recommend you use that. The only reason why I'm doing the video without the stand mixer is just to prove to everyone else that you don't necessarily need a stand mixer to make bread even when it's a wet dough, such as this one. Well, it's not that wet, but you know what I mean. And after about 10 minutes of kneading, we can go ahead and do the window pane test. To do this, you need to stretch the dough so far apart that it forms what looks like a thin film that you can almost see your fingers through. It should not be sticky, but should be soft and elastic. And now lightly butter a bowl and let the dough rise until doubled in size. It should be about an hour, depending on where you place it and how warm your kitchen is. And after an hour, our dough is ready to use. So tip it onto the kitchen counter and using your fingertips, spread it out as far as you can get it. Then mash the gorgonzola and put knobs of it evenly across the bread. Ditch the knife because it's so much easier to use your fingers. I mean, after you've put the bread, the gorgonzola onto the bread dough. Use your fingers to just gently spread it across the bread evenly. And when that's done, gently tag on the dough, stretching it as far as you can get it before you proceed to roll it into itself to form a log. Then twirl it into a rope and then into itself to form what looks like a wreath. Transfer the dough into a lightly buttered baking tin, cover it with cling film, and let that rise again for about an hour or 30 minutes until it's doubled in size. Then glaze it with butter and let that bake. 23 minutes, making sure to rotate the pan halfway through. And that's it. Generously glaze the bread with melted butter immediately you take it off the oven, and you're done. The bread is soft and springy and so fragrant. If you'd like to know how to reheat the bread, take a look at the post and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.